welcome to Shall We Learn 10 Minutes Web Programming with JavaScript. Today I'm going to show you how to create a really simple JavaScript file and include that in our HTML5. So let's start. Go to your, start your Aptana 3 and then here let's create a brand new workspace. So you can type in, so I'm going to type in lesson 2 and just click OK. And it's going to create a workspace, a brand new workspace for you. And here you can just click OK. And when it's done, you can create a brand new project by clicking Create Project this way, or you can go to File, New. I prefer this way, File, New, and select Web Project, and then select Default Project and hit Next. And here the project name, you can give it a name, say my JS. J stands for JavaScript. You can give it any project name you like. Click Finish. And here it's going to create a project, and you don't see any projects because it's created in Project Explorer. So select Project Explorer, and here you see the project that is just created. And if you right click on My JS, then you select property, you will see where the files for this project locate on your machines, right? And then click OK to get out of here. Next, we want to add a HTML file to begin with. So before we do that, let's get back to the slide and just show you. First, here are the steps we're going to take. First, we're going to add a paragraph with ID called demo. And next, we're going to add a JavaScript file, give it a name test.js. And then we're going to go back to our HTML file and add 2 buttons. Then, which when they're clicked, they will change the demo paragraph. So let me show you how to do that. So go back to your Aptana projects, and here right click and do new and then file. And here, just like before, type index.html and then click return or just finish. Here we would use our smaller than and doc type. You can hit enter, it will automatically fill that in for you. Type HTML. By the way, here it's really hard to see, so I'm going to change the font so that you can see better. And to do so, and also I want to change the background, and to change the background, you can select this palette looking things, and I'm going to pick Aptana Studio 2.x. So you see how it changed background. You can play around and pick the one that you like. So I'm going to stick with Aptana Studio 2.x. Then next I'm going to change the font so that it's much bigger. Go to Window, Preference, and here you can search for fonts. So you search for fonts, and then it found the colors and found fonts. And here I'm going to select also font. Find text fonts and select that. Click Edit button. Here you have size, so it's currently set to 10 pixels, so I'm going to select to as 14. Click OK and hit OK again. Now it's become 14 pixels. So here next we just create our simple HTML file and added the tag, and then I'm going to add body. Right, so if you Control S to save, or you click the save button to save, next you can try to run it. So you right click on index.html and do run as JavaScript web application, and it's going to open up this page for you, and you see the 127.0.0.1. This is your local IP address, and then it's going to be empty because there's nothing in our HTML file. So let's add a paragraph. So next step, just like we said in our slides, we're going to add a paragraph with ID called demo. So to do so, we type P stands for paragraph, and here we type ID equal demo, close that, and then type say something, click save, Control S to save, and we go back to your page, and then just click refresh. In the paragraph, it will say something. And then if you go back here, next we're going to add a JavaScript file called test.js. And what this will do is going to have we're going to add two methods. One to change the paragraph to say hi or hello, another method to change the paragraph to say bye. Right. First of all, do a right click on new and file. You can just type say test.js and click return to save. Now you have a Java test.js file, and it's already configured so that the JavaScript, the file that ends with JS, is opened by a JavaScript editor. And you can tell by the icon, this is a file, JavaScript file icon. So here you can type function, and you can see that the function name is highlighted now. Function node, so let's add a say hi or say hello functions, and enter. And in here, let's type document. Let's grab the element that's named demo. So document dot and search, type get and element, and here you find get element by ID. So select that and hit enter, and then open parenthesis. Here inside have double quotations, and then the other quotation will be entered in automatically for using. Here type demo. The reason why we type demo here is because if you go back to index.html, notice that this ID is called demo. So that's why the ID is called demo, and in the JavaScript we're going to find this element or this paragraph that with ID demo. So if you type a dot, and then here's drop down list of type inner, and select inner HTML, so and click return, and then equal say hello and semicolons. Next, let's add another function called say bye, and there's no input parameter. That's why there's nothing inside the close, open and close parentheses. Type document get element by ID, same thing, and here type demo. Inner HTML equal, and here instead of hello we have bye. Click save. Control S to save, and go back to index. Next, we want to go back to index.html to add two buttons, and when they are clicked, they can change the demo paragraph. And to do so, here first of all we need to include our JavaScript. So to do that, you can put it at the top, it's somewhere inside the body. I like to do it on the top so it's clear. So here do script and then source equal test.js, because test.js is in the same directory as index.html. And then here you have the script. Then make sure you Control S to save, and then do button. And then inside the button, you want to have a onClick method. And give that a inside onClick method. You give it the name of the method that will be called in your test.js. So you do say, and here you can see the drop down list. Here's you have it's from the test.js, and there are two methods. One is say bye, one is say hello. So you select the say hello, and then in the button close tags are microphone for you, thank goodness. And here you could say click hello, and then let's add another button on click equal say bye. It's really easy when you have a good editor, because it will just automatically fill many method in for you. So it's this autocomplete feature is really helpful. Control S or click the save all to save your file. Next, let's test it. So right click on index.html, go to JavaScript web applications, and now you can click hello. Oh, there's some problem. So when we click, what was that? So when we click, oh, we forgot to add close and open parentheses. So let's hit save, and let's hit refresh. That's right. So when we click on it, and that there, so we just fixed the problem. We click on say hello, click hello, this will become hello, and we click on click by, this will says bye. And so that concludes our lesson today, and let's review what we have done. So today we have done, first we add an empty index.html file. Next we add a paragraph with P stands for paragraph, and with an ID called demo, and in here we type say something. Next we add two buttons. Instead of a button, we actually add two buttons. One says click hello, one says or click or say. One, you can, the text could be whatever, and this text over here would be what's shown on the button. Next we create a test.js file, and you can, it doesn't have to be test.js, it could be any file, any name here, and then ends with JS. So next we include the test.js file in our HTML, and here we use the script source equal test.js, and we added the onClick method, which is the same method that's defined in the test.js. So next we test it, obviously. So that concludes our lesson today. To learn more about HTML5 or JavaScript, you can visit this really nice, really cool, helpful website called W3 Schools. And before we go, I want to tell you, see you next time, and remember, Jesus loves you, and you are forever dear and precious to him. I'll see you next time. Bye.